Hello you lovely lot, it's another haul, I'm afraid. What am I like? I wasn't gonna do this haul because I think you've seen a lot of it in other videos like my bomber lookbook, but you guys like hauls, so I thought why not? It's extra content, it's something for... Oh God, I'm so out of breath just talking. First up, oh God, breathe, zen. Okay, some of this you will have seen in other videos like lookbooks and outfit posts and stuff like that, but I thought I'd do it in a haul in case, you know, not all of you are going to watch every single video or any of the videos, so it makes sense to do a haul as well. So first up is this slinky silver maxi dress or gown, depending what you want to call it. So this was $19.99. I got it in a medium for some reason. I think that's because there were no smalls left, so I just hoped it would be alright. Does it say what fabric it is? I don't think so. I just think that silver looks so good with a tan, and at that point I was thinking about holidays and being sun-kissed and all that jazz, so I was definitely in that zone and thought it would look lovely. Kind of stretchy, like lycra-y material, and goes right to the floor. My main gripe with this is that it's a bit shapeless, and that's probably just because I've got the wrong size, to be honest with you. But it just doesn't nip in where I want it to, it doesn't kick out where I want it to, it doesn't cling to the bits you want it to, but it does cling to the bits you don't want it to. You know, if you've got really tight elastic on your pants or knickers, and then that bit of fat that's kind of above the, what do you call it, the waistband, it kind of just goes over the top of it. It really clings on that section, so yeah, it doesn't really show me at my best, but I feel like if I'm willing to kind of suck in a little bit, I might wear it on holiday with some flip-flops and stuff if I go out for a nice meal or something like that. You have to be careful because it's very low. You might need to actually tie these here or get them reduced so they just don't expose you too much. See what I mean about the clinginess? Look, if I do that, you can see my belly button and my pants, which is not ideal. Doesn't fit. I prefer it to be a little bit more like that. I don't have the next dress on me because I loaned it to my friend Poppy, who had a wedding this weekend. But you will have seen it in my Tarzan Get Ready With Me video. Kind of print, flowy, kind of ethereal looking. It's got these details on the arms that, you know, go nice in the wind. One thing I'll say about it is it didn't quite fit me how I wanted to, so I actually had to pin it in a couple of places just so it kind of nipped in a bit better. Like at the back, where there was kind of a keyhole bit, you could see the inner lining, which I didn't think was very attractive, so I just kind of pinned that so you could hide it a bit better. And I had to do it up ultra tight at the top because kind of expose those unattractive parts of, you know, where your boob meets the armpit. That said, I think if you do make those little adjustments, I think it could be a really pretty dress to wear and lovely for weddings, occasion wear during the summer, or even with flip-flops on holiday. Next up is this denim maxi dress here, and it's got a super low back. I actually originally got this in a small, but it was too low. It almost exposed the nips and just a little bit baggy, and I find that a lot with Zara, that I'm actually a size smaller. I don't know if you guys find that too. So yeah, I swapped it for an extra small. This was $17.99. For me, I think exposing the back is almost sexier than exposing the front. I love ladies' backs in a non-creepy way. I just think they're a lovely part of the body. And when you've got, you know, a nice tan, I think it's a nice way to show it off. Yet again, this is a little bit of an awkward dress to wear in terms of bras and things like that. And I think my problem is a lot of my friends have actually had breast augmentation or breast implants, and I see them wearing these outfits and I think, oh, you look great, I'm gonna get something like that. And then I try it with my very, you know, my natural, very normal and healthy boobs, and it doesn't quite work. And that's totally fine, and that's why you have different styles of clothes, because not everything suits every body type. But I've got the sort of boobs, they're not small and perky, they're small but used to be big, so they've gone through the wars a bit, so they're not as, you know, as perfect as, you know, a lot of my friends are. But I do want to say to you guys that, you know, it's fine, like boobs don't have to be perfectly up, they don't have to be perfectly even, like it's normal, don't fret too much, embrace what you've got, it's fine. That said, nothing wrong if you have surgery either. I'm very much each to their own. So it's very lightweight, very cool, but again, a little sack-like, a little bit shapeless. But do you know what, I think for holiday that's kind of nice, because you don't always want to have something very clingy and sticky to the body if you're feeling sweaty and a bit bleh. Probably wear it with just a bikini top on holiday, just so I've got this little discreet string that shows on the back rather than a, you know, a chunky bra strap. See what I mean? Super low again. Can you imagine if I didn't have a bra on? It would be even more risque. And then, but the back could be super pretty if, you know, you are able to go braless. I think, like I said, I'm going to have to do it with a bikini, and that's the way around it. Next up is this Give Me a Break bomber. I saw this ages ago and I just thought I need to have that, because that's something I feel like every day. I'm like, give me a break. I think I even Instagrammed it at the time in the shop. So when it came to the sale, I was like, I'm gonna have that, and that was $12.99. I got it in a small, but it's fairly oversized, as you will see in a minute. Oh, it even says that, look. I like that it's got pockets, but I just feel like it's too plain from the front. I feel like I'm a dentist or a doctor or something. You feel like you want to go, hi guys, check out the back, because you don't want them to think that you've just got this on. I don't know, do you guys see what I mean? But then maybe it's nice and clean and fresh from an alternative point of view. Next up is another bomber. And this one was, doesn't say, that's helpful. This one is kind of oversized as well, and it says the Golden State, California, Long Beach, 1978. I just kind of like the colours because they're quite feminine, remind me of sunsets, reminds me of holidays, you know, candy colours, ice cream, all those buildings that are kind of painted in those lovely summery colours. And at the time of buying this, I even thought, oh, maybe I'll fit in a trip to California this summer, meet up with some of my friends. Of course I'm not going to be able to afford that, silly. It's nice to dream though sometimes, isn't it? I kind of like that it's a bit oversized. It feels a little bit cooler for it to be not too fitted. It's quite unusual being so silky, thin and silky. It makes you feel like you could wear it in the evening with the right thing because of that material. I love the rose gold zips. Yeah, it's really comfortable actually, but I haven't worked out the best way to wear it yet. What's the best ensemble? But yeah, since going out with Sai, I don't know why, I feel more drawn to these sorts of kind of Asian inspired designs. Obviously he's from Japanese heritage, and his mum's house got lots of cool artwork and artifacts related to this sort of, you know, imagery, and I've grown to love it even more. Yeah, I just thought that was nice, and we always say we should probably go to Japan and maybe see his grandparents and stuff like that. I don't know if we'll get around to that, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. But this isn't quite a bomber, it doesn't have much structure to it. It's more like a shirt in sort of like a tracksuity material. So as I said before, this isn't really like a bomber, it's more like a shirt. I love that it's got a little patch here because I love patches. There's something about the shape I'm not sure of actually. It's just a bit meh shape-wise, but I think I still love it because of the back. That's my haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another video soon. Let me know what you liked below.